Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm cooking in my friend's kitchen and we're making something truly delicious, Kenyan-style samosas. If you've never had them before, you're in for a treat. Crispy pastry, pocket filled with spiced meat. Let's get started. Welcome back. We started off by chopping everything that needs chopping first before we proceeded with the cooking process. So we did the chicken, onions and garlic, and all of this were set aside. To season the chicken, we have the stock cube, ginger paste, rosemary powder, salt, turmeric, we have a garlic paste, we have this chicken marinade and soy sauce, and of course the onion. But she did say that you can choose or decide whatever that you like to season your meat with. That's what you should go with. Let me use this opportunity to thank all our members for your amazing support. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. God bless you. If you're not already a member, you may want to consider that. To my subscribers, you are amazing. Thank you so much for always being here. And if you're new here, warm welcome to you. Do well to subscribe as well so that you get to see my video whenever I upload a new recipe. And I'm sorry for my voice today. I don't know if you notice, I have a cold, so my voice is terrible, so I don't sound like this all the time. After adding all the seasoning, you have to keep stirring the pot because you don't want your chicken to clump up. You want it to be nice and flaky at the end of cooking, and you want it dry. You don't want liquid in it. So we were covering it and opening it and coming back in to just turn it. At this point, my friend decided to add some sesame oil for some extra flavor. So she went in with 2 teaspoons of sesame oil and added the onion at this point. The chicken is well cooked at this point. Next, she added the spring onion and some chili for some heat. If you like chili, you can add. If not, just leave it out. And you want to continue to cook this on the stove until there is no liquid left in it. So you want to make sure there is no liquid left at all. So now to the flour mix. She's using all-purpose flour and some Atta flour, which is like whole wheat flour. She added some salt, some oil, and then came in with water to form a dough. Sorry, my friend is naturally a fast person, so filming this video really tested my patience, but in the end I think we did it. So she made the dough, and this is going to be our casing for the chicken. So after making the dough, she made them into small balls like this, and then we covered it with a wet napkin just to keep it nice and moist, and we left that to rest for a little while. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so very much for sticking around. Really appreciate you. If you do have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. Help me to like this video, leave your comment, leave your thoughts, and do not forget to check the description box for the recipe. So here she is rolling out the small balls, and each of these small balls is going to make 4 samosas. What I really like about our samosas is that this process doesn't allow your samosas to be soggy or soaked in oil. At the end of frying, it feels as if it's not been deep fried. So that's a plus for this, following this recipe. After she achieved the desired thickness for the sheet, so we placed it on the heated skillet like this. And this, my friend, I'm telling you, it's as if she was born in the kitchen. This is her using her hand to move it around, and this skillet is so perfect for this. She said she got it in India, so I may have to look for one if I'm ever going to make samosas. So these are all the skin made, and they're looking so nice, almost like chapati. I could eat it with some dal. Next, we made some glue out of just all-purpose flour and water. Mix it together, and after that, this is the last thing that goes in the chicken. The chicken is now cooled down, and we went in with the cilantro. So here is how to cut or slice the skin of the samosas to give you that perfect triangle. You fold it in half, and then you cut it in quarters. So this is what it looks like now. Yeah, this is what it looks like. So this is perfect. And please watch how she's going to be folding. So first she applied the glue to the large side. Be generous with the glue, and then you're going to fold it like this to form the pointy bit, and then you're going to fill it with the delicious chicken and fold again, or like a parcel, like a little envelope. Going to come back with the glue and you're going to seal it like so. Make sure you push and pull on all the corners. Make sure you apply glue so that nothing falls out during the frying process. So just make sure it's nice and firm. Big shout out to you, my friend Christine Munai, for this recipe. She is so fast in the kitchen. I've never seen anyone as fast as her, but she does a great job with her samosas. So thank you for showing us and sharing this recipe with us. So if you want to watch how she folds again so that you know how to do this, it's easy. Just take your time. You want to slow the video down or pause or whatever to try. You can first try with a piece of paper or something to understand the technique. So there you have it. She's folded another one. These are going to be deep fried in hot oil, although she did say you can also put some in the air fryer, but we all know that deep fried stuff are nicer. So we decided to deep fry, and this is me admiring the perfect triangles that she made with her, and this lady is something else with these samosas, I'm telling you. After folding a few, we decided to proceed with the frying because she's not making the rest until the following day. So this is us placing some of it in the hot oil. Make sure the oil is not too hot so that it doesn't burn, so that it's nice and golden brown like this will turn out. And if you're still watching this video, thank you so very much. Really appreciate you. Please do not forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and please leave a comment, share, and I would really appreciate all of those things. Thank you so much. And if you're also being blessed by this channel, you may want to consider subscribing or becoming a member. Not subscribing is free. Membership, you have to chip in some money. This is to help us as creators earn some money. So if God lays it on your heart, I would really appreciate it. And so there you have it. Our delicious crispy chicken filled samosas are ready. I do hope you've enjoyed watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.